Hey there guys, before we get into this video, I just gotta let you know there's a link in the description to a competition where you can win Prey the Game, a PS4 and £500 gift voucher at Game. If you want to check out the link, the competition, it's down in the description. I hope you enjoy this video. This is me and George talking about the game Prey. And yeah, here we go. Oh, hey there, George.
Hey there, Ollie.
How you doing?
I'm very good.
This is weird. Like, I'm here and you're here.
I know.
And we're playing a game that's not out yet. Like,
Normally...
Like, what is this? There's a game called Prey?
It is a game called Prey.
All right, so
that I've been playing.
Here's the thing, guys. So George went off to London, marvelous man that he is, to go and check out this game, and he's here today to tell you guys all about it, and see what it's all about. So, I guess I'll let you have it, George. Like,
okay, well, bit of a backstory.
Right. Backstory. All right. Okay.
Well, this is a pretty new game from Bethesda. So it's a studio that brought you. This is a studio that brought you things like Dishonored and BioShock, and this is a brand new game from them. It's set on a massive space station. It's from intents and purposes, it's a free roam game. It's completely open world.
Combat game? I'm assuming it's a combat game. There's some weapons. So you got a big weapon there. You got like a...
Your main melee weapon, at least at the start, is a wrench, and you basically have to fight aliens. You've been experimenting on alien life forms on this space station, and they've broken free. And
so you're on a space station, not a spaceship right now.
Space station.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is the space station in trouble, or is everything like rosy and the aliens have just got out, or are you like plummeting towards a black hole and you got to sort shit out?
It's in terms of the environment outside the spaceship, I think you're just orbiting around the moon.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Space station. Sorry. But yeah, they've escaped. I think a couple days might have passed since they broke out, and pretty much everyone's died. Like, it's a science station, so there used to be a lot of scientists around. All these offices were full of people, but they've all been killed and possibly eaten. Not quite sure because there's no bodies.
Okay, so
there's a few bodies. So
your job is to save this. Like, clean up the shit that's gone down.
Well, plot twist. At the moment, you don't really know what your job is, other than to survive.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't have your memory.
So this is the story and the fact, like, you are going in, you're like, okay, some shit's gone down, and I've got to work out what's going on. That is the story. So for you to
you've lost your memory as well. So
right, okay. So for you to come on and be like, okay, so you're sorting this out because this has happened. That's not what it's about. The story is finding out what the story is.
Here's probably a first alien you'll see.
Okay.
It's called a Crispin.
Oh my god, they look pretty scary. All right, so what's going on here? Because there's like lots of... Okay.
That was a skill where you can focus and slow down time.
Okay.
That's also another alien called a mimic.
Okay.
Mimics can mimic any object.
Okay. So wait, you're telling me that thing can be a toolbox?
It could be that mug on the floor right there.
And then it will pop out? Or
yes, it'll basically, if you walk past it or close to it or attack it.
That sounds pretty scary. I'll be honest.
It'll just jump out.
So you're walking around this place right now, wondering if anything's a mimic.
That bottle there could be that I just looked at could be a mimic,
okay.
or those bottles on the floor. Anything.
So my next question is this a horror game?
It's very tense. There's a lot of jumpy moments.
So it's but you wouldn't categorize it as a quote unquote horror?
I wouldn't have quote unquote horror. No, it's it's just jumpy.
All right, that's cool. Interesting.
But
so what are these things down on the bottom left here? You got like I'm guessing that's health, the top one. Yeah. Armor.
Top one's health, then armor, because
ability.
It's like an environment suit, and then your like ability points.
Okay.
Or the symbol on the left of it is a current ability you've got equipped. Right.
Okay, that's clever. Oh, what's that?
That is a dead mimic, and I can take that wrench, which I've already got one, so it doesn't really matter. But you can.
Okay.
You can improve your weapons. You can also chuck anything into something called a recycler.
Oh, you can flush a toilet.
I can flush a toilet.
Okay.
The terrain's really like you can pretty much interact with everything.
Yeah.
And if you played the last Dishonored game, Dishonored 2, there's pretty much any you can do. Sorry, I'm mucking myself up.
Enjoying that toilet.
I did, yeah. And you can basically achieve your goals in a lot of
a lot of different ways. So it's like in the sense, like I guess what you're trying to say is there's a lot of different options you can go about.
Yeah, you can use the environment in a lot of different ways.
Okay, cool.
The powers and stuff. Your main kind of weapon you get very early on. I'm using a pistol at the moment, but you get something called a goo cannon, which I'll probably end up getting out.
Okay.
Those things that just kind of blew up.
Oh my god, what the? Oh my god!
Yeah,
So
it just turned into...
So can you kill it when it's like that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see what you... Well, yeah, this kind of... Oh, yeah, I don't like this, man.
It's...
In the sense that it's kind of scary, not like I don't like it. I don't know.
The ammo seems to be quite hard to come across, so I would recommend for just the mimics to use your wrench just to smack them over the head.
Right.
And save your ammo for the big guys.
Okay, there's big guys.
Yeah,
okay.
like the thing in the toilet that I killed.
Yeah.
The thing on 2 legs. That was a goo cannon I just got out. Hopefully I'll show you again in a minute. And the goo cannon shoots basically things. And see, that one's there is kind of frozen. That's because you're shot with a goo cannon by someone else, probably this guy.
All right, so what's going on here? You got some kind of incoming call?
Well, the call is from someone called January, who you don't know who that is. That's why the picture's blurred out. And she's been helping you. You have no idea who she is, you have no idea why she's helping you, but she's given you loads of hints and tips, told you where to go.
She's evil. She's part of the alien race.
For all we know, she might be.
I know how these video games go down. Plot twist, she's evil.
But I've just picked up a psychoscope, which is why my screen's gone a bit weird. And
let's just back up a second. A psychoscope.
A psychoscope.
Okay. Right.
And it can basically pick up on the like mimics and stuff. And if you've turned the scanner on,
you just had a mimic scanner.
Yeah, so you can now see them if they're hidden.
Clever.
And it will mark them on your map for you.
So this gameplay is fairly early on in the game?
Yeah, this is within, I would say, the first few hours.
Okay. So this is kind of like easing you in, I guess.
Yeah, I've unlocked a few abilities.
And that's my other question,
yeah.
sorry. Is this level-based? Like, is this like
it's
chapter 1?
Based.
No. I mean, like, do you play level 1 and then play level 2?
No, it's a free roam world where you just got missions.
Ah, okay, so it's like a mission
and objectives.
Game. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Basically, there's a big lobby foyer on the space station, and lots of different passages and departments leading off of it. And you have to attain different things to unlock these doors. You see, I thought I'd killed him, then he came out to life. So you unlock different areas as you go along. You might have to revisit some areas. Things might have changed. There's a lot of stuff you can read if you're into that kind of gameplay. If you want to completely 100% stuff, you can read all the emails and stuff on computers and documents you can pick up. Yeah, first impressions, I really loved the game. It felt smooth to play.
You got into it? How long did you play for?
About 2.5 hours.
Okay.
So in one hit.
That's quite a short amount of time to get into a game, I suppose. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very keen to play it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing that I just broke is part of this thing that gets shot out of the goo cannon you've got. So when you shoot it at an object, it turns into one of those like really hard balls, and you can use that to like create stairs or to solidify an enemy.
Okay, so it's like a traversal tool.
Yeah, you can use it to navigate around the map quite well. So if there's an unreachable area, like a staircase has been knocked out, you can
use the goo cannon.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Is there? I'm guessing there's no multiplayer. This is a single player game.
It's a single player.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a like. I guess open world's the wrong term because you're on the space station, but
I wouldn't say open world, just
it's free roam.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Nice. The gameplay looks really good. Do you know what you were playing on, like PS4 or
it's
PC? This is PC gameplay. Yeah. It looks really good.
It felt very smooth.
Yeah.
Research complete. What you can do with the cyberscope, which is what I did there, is that thing's harmless. It's just a little robot that flies around. But if you scan the aliens, you research them, and you can only do one research point per alien. And you basically you can level up your skills. But there's 2 branches. You can either level up your like human skills, which like hacking and other things like that, and your health and strength, combat abilities, or you can go for the alien ones. And you can actually turn yourself into like a mimic, and you can or shoot lasers like the big ones do. So you could turn yourself into a mug, which is quite cool.
Okay.
Suit you
all right.
Well.
I'm down. That's appealing. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, the gameplay is really cool. The combat system seems really good as well. I'd love to see what other stuff you can unlock as you go along. I'd love to also find out who January is. And
you don't trust that mug. He's scanning it like, hang on a second there.
So there's aliens in these tanks, which I'm scanning to get points.
Right, okay. Is this teaching you?
This is teaching me about the scope, yeah.
Okay, right. Cool.
It's a shame I didn't actually get to see what was in them, because it doesn't really show you. But yeah, the mimic ability is really cool, because if there's like a really small access area that you can't get into, it's just a small hole. If there's an object like a mug or a pen or ruler or whatever,
you can move as a mug?
You can like jerk yourself around, which is a really bad way of saying it.
Sorry? Wait, let's back up. You can jerk yourself around in this
yes,
game.
you can jerk yourself around in this game.
Bethesda, put that on the box, damn it. You can
it's like jerky movements, and you can even like do little hops and stuff.
Okay. That's really interesting. So, as a mug... Sorry, this seems like a really petty thing to ask, but as a mug, can you, like... do any you are always a mug? Does it have like a timeout? Can you complete the game as a mug?
It'd be impossible, because you wouldn't be able to fight. You wouldn't be able to use a glue cannon.
All right, okay. But like, can you like there's no timer on how long you are a mug for?
I don't believe so. I didn't get to play that much.
Okay.
But as far as I was aware, there wasn't. It might be until your ability points run out. It might slowly tick down.
That would make quite a lot of sense.
But I
actually
didn't pay any attention to that, to be honest.
Okay.
I was enjoying being a mug too much. You see, I'd only just got the scope, and I was using it to scan it everywhere, which I'm guessing you're going to be doing a lot through the game, because you don't want to get surprised by the mimics.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm guessing. So like at this point, you're spending quite a lot of time in each room.
Yeah, I was trying to explore everything and get the feel for the game. I go into this room over here to the left in a minute.
So this is the goo stuff you were talking about?
Yeah, other people, like the other scientists, that you were unconscious when the actual main attack happened.
Oh.
There you go, that's the glue cannon. That thing was shooting off electric sparks, and you can
so you're using the glue cannon. Right, okay.
Yeah, and it blocks it, but only for a certain amount of time. This is a recycler. Everything that's junk and you don't need, spare weapons and other stuff, you can put in there. Hit recycle, and you see it all goes across and dumps into here as usable stuff. And you can use that to
that's kind of cool.
Improve your things, create things, craft
So
things.
do you like upgrade your weapons, or...?
I believe you can upgrade your stuff. I got killed here. Because I didn't realise or almost got killed. I didn't realise the glue stuff eroded, so I used a bit more in it.
Son of a bitch.
But now I'm really low health.
Yeah, you got... Well, it does go up a little bit.
It goes up a little bit, yeah.
But you have health packs. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man, I want you to go over to the map, but... man, never mind. I can't tell you, because you're obviously not playing that, but... So, like, overall impressions, cool game. The gameplay feels good. How was fighting the aliens? Because... like Bethesda games, first-person games, like sometimes people say like it doesn't feel as fluid as say something as a like multiplayer shooter game.
I mean, it's not Halo, it's not Call of Duty, it's not as fluid as those which are designed all around combat.
Yeah.
But each enemy is very unique. There's lots of different ways of trying to defeat each one.
Yeah, you've got tools rather than like react. It's not a shooter. It's not a shooter in the sense that it's not about how quickly you can react. It's about how you go about it.
It's kind of a puzzle shooter.
Yeah, okay.
Horror / There's quite a lot of genres going on.
But still enjoyable, right?
Oh, very. Yeah, very. So I've just picked up keycards. They're kind of how you progress through the game, unlock different areas.
So you're just snooping in someone's emails. That's interesting, George. I'll be honest. Let's show a character there.
You can learn a lot through the emails, because sometimes they give you passwords, or they tell you about, say, a working schedule of the robots. And you can avoid them at certain times.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So, like, it kind of seems like this game is like more. I don't want to say slow paced, but it's like
you can choose how to play it. Yeah. So you could literally run around everything, hack and slash, kill everything you find, and go really fast with it. Or you can try and unlock all the Easter eggs.
So you unlocked that because you read the email?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I had the code. Or it might have been the keycard, can't remember which one it was, but I unlocked it because I was looking around at the environment.
Oh, okay, cool.
And in a minute I look to my right and you'll see something new, which is, I think it's called a forge, that thing at the back, and there's a mimic hiding inside it.
Spoiler alert!
I know, that little arrow, I spotted it earlier for the eagle-eyed once I scanned it without realising it.
Yeah.
But you just take those, and there's a med kit or something in there.
It actually said mimic on it there.
Yeah, I know, that's because I scanned it. And then I was like, oh my god, freak out. And I try and kill it, and then it runs off, and then it comes back to bite me in the arse in a minute.
So do you actually have, like, I say quote-unquote normal guns, but do you have a gun with, like, bullets in it, other than your pistol?
You get pistol, shotgun.
Okay, cool.
There's probably others, I haven't got to them yet. There's also a Nerf gun.
Okay.
They haven't called it that, but that's what it is.
Would they want you to call it a Nerf gun?
Whatever. and you can use it to like shoot through windows and hit buttons and stuff.
Oh, okay, kind of. That actually does make a lot of sense.
Another kind of environment using tool.
Yeah.
But this is a forge. Like those items I got from the recycler a minute ago, I can put into the forge and make things. So at the moment, I'm making what they call a neuro mod. I believe that's what I'm doing. Well, I was going to. Instead, I think I make pistol ammo.
I can't remember if I asked earlier, but can you upgrade like weapons?
I didn't get to that point. I can't remember. I believe you can.
Yeah.
Or you might just be able to pick up better ones.
Mm-hmm.
But
you got a silencer on this pistol now. I don't think you had one before.
I've picked it up, and it was always silenced, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure there is such thing as an unsilenced one. I haven't come across a normal pistol.
So this is your Neuro mods.
Neuro mod, yeah. You spend Neuro mods to upgrade.
So, hang on, sorry to interrupt, but the blue is human and the purple was alien?
That's right.
Right, okay,
yeah.
I'm with you.
You spend the Neuro mods to actually upgrade, and to unlock the upgrades in the first place, you need to do the research by using the psychoscope.
Okay, I'm with you. So this game rewards you researching and looking around, is
yes.
what I'm getting from you.
Yeah, you find Neuro mods, you get ammo, you can research more aliens, unlock little Easter eggs. They're unlike you might be able to find your way into a room that you never knew existed, just by looking around. Like there's one example at the end of the recording session where one of the guys on the Bethesda team came and said, "Oh, if you go here and do this, it unlocks a cool Easter egg." Not this bit. That's just me mucking around. But he said, look at the email here, and it tells you about one of the schedules of the science robots. And he said, it will come in to inspect this room every half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either wait around for half an hour, and the robot will come along, open the door, and you can go in. Or you can use the Nerf bullets to use the wrench to knock out the glass, or the bullets, and you can use a Nerf gun to shoot the door button and let yourself in.
Okay.
And I would not have had any clue how to do that. But that room was full of ammo and neuromods and other stuff. So
yeah, it rewards you for thinking about things or like spending time working out like what you can get from the environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not spending as much time as I probably would.
Because you're recording, like that's one thing people don't ever get. Like when you're recording gameplay, you're very conscious. Oh, I need to be doing stuff the whole time because I don't want it to be boring.
I'm very briefly looking at things. So if you want to read the stuff I'm looking at, just quickly pause the video and you can read it. But I'm just basically opening it and closing it again. Finally, moving on from this section. I spent ages looking around. This bit was quite cool.
So, what do you like? I know what you said at the beginning. The idea of this game is you don't know what's going on. Yeah. But where do you see the story going? Do you see it turning into like a more of an action game with loads of enemies, or do you see it becoming more of a like a murder mystery, like what's actually happening? Like where do you predict the story's going to go?
I don't think it'll ever become about the combat and like loads of enemies. It's going to be about.
Would you be okay if it came about the combat?
I think so. Yes. I tried to blow this thing up to see if it would attack me.
It's a science robot. It's cute. Oh, yeah, the wrench. Wow. Oh, you killed it.
Yep. You could repair it if I had the skill. Like, that's a skill you can use to repair things.
Interesting.
Or I could completely break it.
Heartless.
Heartless. Now, this thing is quite cool. I haven't actually come across one that I can...
That looks like some weird-ass Spider-Man. I don't like that.
It's called a weaver.
So a spider?
Yes, basically. From what I can assume, because I didn't find out that much about them, they weave things out of that weird light stuff. And they're going to become
an alien spider. Are you kidding me?
They're basically going to become quite a key thing in the story, I believe, but you don't actually get that close to that one.
It's cool. I really like the look of this game. It looks really intriguing. And like it's killing me that you can't tell me what the game is beyond the first initial few hours, because I want to know more. But I guess that's kind of what the game's about.
Yeah, that's it. You're going to have to play it if you want to find out, obviously, the story. But I'm definitely going to carry on playing it. Because I've obviously played 2.5 hours of it, and now I need to know. Yeah. I'm going to have to replay those 2.5 hours, but
worth.
I'll know how to do the
You'll one up this game. You'll know what's coming.
Yeah. I did this thing wandered in.
Oh, so what's this?
That's one of the things I killed in the bathroom. I think it actually ends up killing me. But I'm trying to do a bit of research on it here.
Okay. He looks pissed.
I think it knows. It does notice me, yeah. It
Yeah.
starts shooting energy things at me. I'm like, I must finish my research.
So okay, that's what you're doing, research.
Yeah. And then that unlocked Kinetic Blast 2. So now I can research that if I've got the mods, and then I'll be able to shoot those lasers that keep shooting at me.
So that's kind of awkward because, like, the bigger enemies, obviously they're going to be more difficult to actually research because I presume they take longer to research, or is every enemy the same?
I believe, well, from what I noticed, they're the same.
Okay.
However,
Maybe
if
not
I use my glue cannon, if I was sensible here, I think it kills me now, then I could have frozen it, and I could have done the research nice and calmly.
Wrecked.
And I died.
All right, so we've pretty much talked. I think we've talked about. Oh, that's kind of cool. We've talked like as much as we can about the game without knowing any more.
Yeah, I know as much as someone who's just picked up the game and played it. I haven't been told anything about the future of the story. I can only tell you firsthand what it's like to play.
Yeah. Feel good?
It does feel good.
Cool.
Yeah, I was actually like the first part of the game, like the first probably half an hour is very jumpy.
Is it?
Very. Like you start.
So you don't think that will continue?
I'll give you a very basic, without ruining anything. I'll give you a very basic rundown. You start off in your apartment, and everything's bright and sunny. You're on Earth, and then you get taken into this assessment area to get tested, which also works as the tutorial as well. And at the end of the testing, you're told to look at this image on the screen, and then something really freaky happens, and that's the start of the freaky stuff. And the next thing you know, you've woken up back up in your apartment, and everything's dark, things are broken. It's a completely changed environment from when you woke up the next morning, the morning previous, and things get really freaky from there.
So you don't think that this game's going to continue like that? Then you don't think it's going to continue to throw like?
Oh, it definitely will, but obviously, because you've become used to it, I think the effect will wear off.
Yeah.
So I just put the fire out using my glue gun, and I can block it here as well. So this glue gun can be used for quite a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Cool. Well, thanks for checking this out, George. It looks like it's going to be a really cool game. I look forward. When does it come out?
May 3rd or 4th. I need to double check that, but it's early May.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys, and we shall see you in the next video.
See you later.